we're first going to find the roots of this inequality. So we're going to set this equal to, set it equal to 0. So we have x minus 1 times x plus 1 is equal to 0. And the roots of this equation are x is equal to plus or minus 1, because if 1 goes in here for x, it's 0, and that makes this true. And then if I put negative 1 here, then that makes it true as well. So I'm going to quickly sketch this out. So we're going to test around these points here. So the first thing I'm going to do is test if when x is less than negative 1, is this true? Then I'm going to test when x is between these two values, is this true? And then I'm going to test when x is greater than 1, is this true? So let's go ahead and create a little chart here. So the intervals are x is less than negative 1, or x is between negative 1 and 1. And finally, x can be greater than 1. So the factors we're checking are x minus 1 and x plus 1. So I'm just going to clean my table up a little. And then also notice that these factors are being multiplied. So I'm going to have a row showing the multiplication of those factors. So this will be called product. So what I do is I look for a value that's less than negative 1, so something like negative 10, and then I substitute negative 10 here for x. So I get negative 10 minus 1, which is a negative value, so I make that negative. All I'm interested in is it greater than or less than 0, right? So I don't need to know the value, I just need to know the sign. Negative 10 plus 1 is still negative. Negative 10 plus 1 is negative 9. And then when I multiply two negatives, I get a positive. So that's the product of these signs. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to choose 0. It's a nice number between these two points. 0 minus 1 is a negative value, and 0 plus 1 is a positive value. Negative times a positive gives me a negative. And then finally, I choose a large positive value. 10 minus 1 is positive, positive 9. 10 plus 1 is positive 11. Multiply these two positives together, I get a positive. So now I look at my initial statement. I need to be greater than 0, which is a positive value. That means this condition and this condition, when x is greater than 1 or x is less than negative 1, it makes this statement true. Therefore, x is less than negative 1 or x is greater than 1.